What are the 3 basic goals of time management? Welcome back to the channel today, guys. We're talking about what are the 3 basic goals of time management. And again, here at Life on Your Terms, we make videos here so you can do exactly that. Live a life on your terms. So what are the 3 basic goals of time management? Now, when I get into this, these are just my 3 basic goals. When I look at time management, these are the 3 things I'm trying to optimize for. Yours might be different, but I think these should be a helpful 3 to kind of basically understand what are the goals of time management, and maybe you could create your own or use these 3. So today I'm going to get into productivity and efficiency, prioritization and planning, and the last one, which I see as the most important and the final goal of time management and what it allows you to do when you have good time management. So, productivity and efficiency. That's the first goal of time management. When you have really good time management, it simply increases your productivity and efficiency. You'll get more done. For example, when you're able to focus on one thing at a time, you're going to be more productive. In the past, for example, there's been plenty of times that I've sat at this desk itself and I've looked at things and I've tried to work on so many different things. When I was in school, I'd be working on school, work, maybe I'd even get into some of my fitness stuff, and I just didn't get that much done because I had poor time management. I didn't have a focus. And I think what you can do to have a focus, to be more productive and be more efficient, is to time block things out. And what I mean specifically is not just have a whole time block for everything you're gonna do, but actually set aside a certain amount of time for specific tasks. So assuming your job has multiple things you do within it, which I assume it does, you're gonna set aside a certain amount of hours for that thing. And it doesn't have to be just for work. Maybe it's for fitness too. So you're gonna prioritize, I'm gonna set aside an hour today for this, for walking or going to the gym, whatever it is. But in that hour, you're gonna be much more productive and efficient because you're focused on that one thing. So when I've transitioned to trying to do everything at once, but actually have time blocks set aside for my content, for my coaching, things like that, I'm only focused on those things. It has been very helpful for me to increase my time management and to help me get more done in shorter time, more focused work, if you will. Now, with productivity and efficiency, also, this can make you more on time and punctual. That's what I encourage you to do. So with your time management, I would just plan 10 minutes before. I was really struggling there for a while to be on time to work. Honest and open. It was really a hard thing for me. But what I started doing is I realized that everything's gonna take 5 or 10 minutes longer than I think. And then that allowed me to start being more punctual. And now I don't have a problem for it. If I plan just 15 minutes before, I'm good and I'm always on time. And that's gonna increase my productivity and make me less stressed because I'm not worried about being on time to things anymore. I'm on time and prepared and ready to do the things that need to be done. Maybe you don't feel this way. Maybe you struggle with time. And that's where I encourage you to take our balance wheel assessment in the description below. With that, we don't just focus on time and resources, but we're gonna look at professional relationships and health, able for you to take a deep dive into what you wanna change outside of time, just everything in your life as a whole. So that's productivity and efficiency. And when you get really good at time management, those are just only gonna increase. That moves me to my second thing, which is prioritization and planning. This kind of relates to the last one as well. They're all kind of, together. But when you proactively plan what you're going to do ahead of time with the time blocking, with your time management, it's going to allow you to be better prepared and less stressed. Something I learned in the last 6 months or a year is that preparation for me makes me massively more successful. I sit down now before every coaching call, 15 minutes beforehand, so I'm able to review client notes, look at everything I need to do to be ready. And I think if you carry that same mindset with whatever you're doing, if you're proactive and prepared, you're gonna feel a lot better. One of my favorite sayings is confidence comes from competence. And being prepared means being competent. So with that, that's gonna allow you to, again, be more productive and efficient, but also allow you to prioritize and planning. And that's a goal of time management. And when you do both of these things, you're gonna end up being less stressed. because things are more in order, they're orderly, they're organized and stuff like that, and it allows you to be less stressed, not worry about everything running through your mind, stuff like that. And then when you're doing your prioritization and planning, you want to be focused on the one thing, kind of like I talked about in the last one, but really you want to focus on the one thing at hand. And this will translate to every area of your life. So maybe you're trying to improve being more focused on fitness and being more focused at work related to time management. Once you get those things down, you're really focused on that at hand and you're giving it the time it needs and you're managing your time better, that's gonna actually translate into your family and your relationships, because once you're able to focus on those areas, then if you find yourself not being able to really be focused with your family, you'll be able to start doing that because you're working on that skill in other areas. So it allows you to do a lot of things. So again, productivity and efficiency is one goal, prioritization and planning is another goal, and those two are pretty closely related. But that brings me to my third goal, and I think this one is the most important. When you get great at time management, it gives you freedom. Because essentially, time management is an extension of discipline. And I strongly believe a disciplined person is a free person because they are in control. Simply, discipline allows you to be in control of your life because you're choosing when you're doing stuff and you're very punctual about it. And when you have that, you are more free. Someone that's scattered everywhere, I feel like, is a slave to their schedule. But when you have great time management skills, you are free, you are less stressed, and you are more in control. And you're not a slave to your schedule, as I said. And you're, again, in power and you feel good. And with all this time management stuff and the goals of it, it's not a binary of, yes, I have great time management skills, or no, I don't have great time management skills. It's a continuum. It can slide, I'm getting better at time management and I'm good at time management, or I'm not as good as time management, but I'm not terrible at it and I just need to get better at it. And that continuum can get better or can get worse over time. And it's up to you to decide where you want to go and how you want to improve that. So those are the three basic goals of time management, at least to me. That's how I see it. When you do those three things, I think you're gonna feel better and more in control of your life. And hopefully that was helpful today.